Since its doors first opened in 1934, the United States Department of Justice building has stood as a monument to justice itself. This historic structure houses a unique collection of art and architecture that illustrates the roles its occupants play in preserving our nation's laws and interests. In 1930, Congress appropriated $10 million towards the construction of a department building located between 9th and 10th Streets and Constitution and Pennsylvania Avenues. Like other buildings in the Federal Triangle neighborhood, the exterior design is inspired by the great structures of ancient Greece and Rome. The department's main entrance is flanked by 20-foot-high aluminum doors with lions, which represent watchfulness and strength. As you walk inside the Constitution Avenue entrance, you are greeted by a series of ceiling reliefs designed by sculptor Carl Paul Genuine. Each panel depicts the application of justice at a different historical moment. A second set of 4 ceiling reliefs are also displayed outside the main elevator bank, based on classical myths and acts of justice. Also designed by Genuine, the artist highlights heroism and wisdom as important virtues that might inspire the employees of the department who walk under these reliefs every day. Here, the style of the building changes to be more Art Deco, a very modern style in the 1930s. The combination of the Greco-Roman exterior and Art Deco interior make this a combined Greco-Deco building. Aluminum is used unsparingly, and although this cost about $100,000 more than steel would have, it was chosen for its low maintenance qualities. There are recurring geometric designs throughout the building, as well as multiple botanical and mythological motifs. From the establishment of the Attorney General in 1789 to the multi-component agency of today, the work of the Department of Justice has been to uphold the rule of law, keep our country safe, and protect civil rights. Prominently displayed here in the Hall of Flags are flags of all 50 states, illustrating how the department maintains field offices in all states and territories across the United States and in more than 50 countries around the world. Keeping the building cool and well lit were crucial concerns in the design. There are 4 small interior courtyards and 1 great court, which allow for every office to have a window. The great court is decorated with reliefs of the 4 winds in each corner, and the roof is ringed with a total of 1,100 polychromatic and gold terracotta snow cleats. This is the only federal building in the nation's capital to incorporate this feature. Just inside the courtyard, 2 staircases lead up into the Great Hall. Here we see the first of the more than 60 murals that decorate the building. These are the great codifiers of the law, painted by Boardman Robinson in 1937. Covering over 1,000 square feet, these 18 murals identify important ancient codifiers of law, English common law authorities, and early American lawmakers. The Great Hall has always been an interior space designed for employees and visitors to congregate and meet. It was also used in the 1930s as the first location of the Justice Credit Union. There are still teller windows along the walls, showing its history as a bank, although it is now used as a large space for department events, presentations, and meetings. On stage, flanking the department seal, are 2 12-foot aluminum statues, representing the spirit of the law and the majesty of justice. Also on stage is a bust of Robert F. Kennedy, created by sculptor Robert Burks in 1969. It was dedicated just 7 months after the sitter's assassination. The missing top left corner of the pedestal is symbolic of Kennedy's uncompleted life. Known as Main Justice until 2001, the building was rededicated as the Robert F. Kennedy Department of Justice building after its 64th Attorney General. As visitors walk upstairs towards the Attorney General's office, they pass a series of paintings that contrast a just and unjust world. On the first floor, Emil Bystrom's Contemporary Justice and Woman illustrates justice and the law cutting the chains of tradition. Freed from the unjust world shown at the bottom, women are now able to explore the great cultural and legal changes of the early 20th century. On the second floor, John Ballator's Contemporary Justice and Man demonstrates how the civic planning and urban renewal during the New Deal allows men to ascend from the unjust, empty world below into a just world where America can be shaped to a more prosperous future. Scenes at the very top show Greenbelt, Maryland, and the Hoover Dam, representative of this new future. On the third floor, in Simeon Shimon's Contemporary Justice and the Child, a mother offers her son to the viewer. We must choose between the left side's unjust world without legal protections for children and the right side where children learn and play in safety. Lastly, on the fifth floor, George Biddle's Contemporary Justice and Society brings all the themes together to contrast the unjust world of tenements and child labor with the prosperous society made possible by a just world. The fifth floor lobby is heavily decorated with aluminum and sculpture, showing the regions of the United States and the four elements. These two murals by John Stewart Curry, created in 1936, are called The Movement Westward and Law versus Mob Violence. The main library, located in the Robert F. Kennedy Building, contains broad collections of congressional, legal, and general research materials. The library, established in 1831, provides support to the attorneys and staff of the department. Maurice Stern's mural series, The Search for Truth, surrounds the main reading room, showcasing different symbolic ways in which truth has been sought throughout history. These 20 mural panels took the artist 4 years to complete. The hallway leading to the Attorney General's office is lined with the official portraits of Attorneys General past. Situated amongst these portraits is Henry Varnum Poor's mural series entitled Activities of the Justice Department. Here, the artist captures the principles of law and justice as upheld by the department in what the Washington Post said will take its place among the finest mural paintings of this country. Further down the hallway are more activities of the Department of Justice as painted by Louis Boucher in 1941. They are split into violent and peaceful activities, showcasing the law enforcement aspects of the department, apprehended lawbreakers, and civil issues including immigration, transportation, and food safety. Today, the building houses over 1,000 employees and offices. Main Justice Remains is an important reminder of the founding principles of our agency. As Attorney General Homer Cummings said in his dedication speech in 1934, may its doors never be closed to those who would do justice or to those who suffer from injustice.